Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about paid search marketing. And in the previous two chapters, chapter 4 and chapter 5, we talk about SEO. It's a search engine optimization, right? And also we talked about the search traffic, right? In I think it must be in the first chapter, right? The foundation of internet marketing. So basically there are two types of search marketing, so paid and unpaid. So today we're going to cover paid search. Okay. First of all, I'd like to share with you the revenue the Google, gets every quarter from the ad revenue. So here's a graph illustrating the Alphabet's quarterly revenue by segment, and there are three parts. So the business is divided into three segments. First of all is Google ad revenue, the tallest one. And the second one is Google other revenues. And the third one is other bets. And as you can see, that Google gets its most revenue from ad revenue. So here, ad revenue for Google, it's revenue, right? But for the marketers who makes use of the paid search marketing, you can call it as the channel fee or the advertisements by using the Google search, right? So as you can see that in total for almost on average, one quarter, Google gets a lot of money from ad revenue, right? For instance, the third quarter of last year, only one quarter, so their ad revenue came to $33 billion. So it's a huge revenue. At the same time, you can see all the marketers pay so much money to Google. But why? Why marketers is fond of using Google to do its advertisement? Because it's profitable, right? If you use some reasonable and reasonable strategy and entice enough customers to your business, you will make you also will make a lot of money based on the advertisements you do on Google or through Google, right? Okay. And here there's a story of Mr. R and Bart. So you can read it by yourself. Basically, Mr. R is a wakeboarder, and now he'd like to change to purchase a new wakeboard. So he uses Google search, and here's the keywords, and here's the point. So because this chapter is about paid search marketing, right? So the wakeboard company needs to pay Google to display its advertisement on Google search. Okay, so for every transaction less than 1 hour, but I would say it's a very low price. I think it depends. The price depends on the keywords or the quality of your advertisements and the attractiveness or the usefulness of your advertisements or the information you offer. If the Mr. R finds an appropriate product from this company, from this website, and if the deal is placed. So here are 3 parties within this deal, right? Mr. R, Google, and Bathwater Sports. So Mr. R paid the marketer, the website, $340. In return, Mr. R gets a product, the skateboard. At the same time, Google will obtain 0.88 from the website. So here we can see this Google search, this search marketing is not free. You should pay for it, right? So that's all we'd like to talk about. So in this chapter, so how to make a good ad copy in Google, okay, and how to choose your keyword phrase list, and what about the different types of keyword phrase. Also, we're going to talk about how to bid the price, how to get the ad space, and how to measure your performance to evaluate whether it is profitable even if you pay something to Google, or can you get some profits from doing business by using the paid search marketing? Okay, so this chapter we're going to talk about the 3 parts. The first part is how to choose search targets, how to target your customers, and the second one is how to write a good ad copy and how to buy ad space, how to bid the price. And the last part would be how to analyze results. How do you know you would get a profit from doing so, or what's the limit? What's the limit for you to put your budget to get ad space in Google? Okay, so let's go to the first part, how to choose your search targets. There are 4 ways. Basically, it's almost all about the keyword, right? So we're going to talk about keyword selection, and in this part, we're going to cover some types of keyword phrase. And second way is to use a negative keyword. So usually the keyword phrase you list on you list your keyword phrase to and offer it to Google, and Google use the list to to match the viewers and the web and your website. But at the same time, you can give a list of negative keywords. So you don't want some kind of keyword to be listed, to be included as the keywords search keyword phrase, right? And you can also use some demographic features to be for Google to search your targets. Or you can use hobby. Google offers so many choices for you to choose. And keyword search. Okay, let's go to the keyword selection. So why we care about how to select a keyword? As you know, as you are going to know, that the keyword, so different keyword phrase, different price, and the different keywords you have different level of impression, different level of traffic. So in the end, you are going to get a different level of profit, right? So the marketer need to offer a list of keywords for Google to match the two sides. Okay. For instance, do you think it has to be a letter-for-letter match, like Mr. R, the example at the beginning of this chapter? So wakeboard, of course, wakeboard should be the keyword, right? But what if the viewers, spells incorrectly? Like it's used two words, wakeboard or wakeboards. As you know, this word is not correctly spelled, right? Or wakeboards for sale, wakeboards online. Actually, all these four phrases, if they are used by the viewers, by the searchers, the Google will consider, usually will consider them as similar, as something similar to wakeboard. So maybe your website will be displayed. Okay. So the answer to this question is no. It does not have to be a letter-for-letter match. Okay. The exact answer would be, it is not necessarily to be a letter-for-letter match, but if the marketer use this exact match type, in that case, only a very minor variant is allowed. For instance, wakeboard only, probably only these two, wakeboard and wakeboards, will be allowed or will be included to consider whether your advertisement will be displayed or not, because exact match it only permits very small variation of the keywords you offer to Google. Okay, and broad match. So broad means you can do some expansion, or you can do some big variation based on the keyword phrase you offer to Google, right? And the phrase match. phrase match, as you can see, it will be in the middle between exact match and broad match. And modified broad match is it's more similar to broad match, but it's not so broad. Okay, let's talk it one by one. So exact match, as I mentioned, only allows a close variant. I have some examples here. So, for instance, if the keyword is shoes for men, so the second column would be the ads may show on searches for. Okay, but the last column, like red shoes for men or buy men's shoes, if the viewers or the searchers use these two phrases to be their keyword phrase to search for information on Google, your website will not be displayed. If you use this keyword phrase and you choose exact match type, okay, in that case, only allows a close variant. Okay, pretty clear, right? There are some advantages and also some disadvantages. Of course, the advantage would be your target will be very, you pin down to your target, so maybe the click-through rate will be higher. But there's also some disadvantage because you may miss out some valuable searchers because you only allows close variants. Broad match. So broad match means you only if you the keyword phrase the viewers use in Google include the keyword the marketer offers to Google, your advertisements will be displayed somewhere, maybe not in the first page. So, for instance, if the marketer offers wakeboard as the keyword, in addition, the marketer uses a broad match type. So all of these four, like how to use wakeboard, the history of wakeboard, the wakeboard fail video, almost all kinds of keyword phrases, only if include the wakeboard, the keyword, okay, the marketer offers to Google, all the advertisements will be displayed. So obviously, the advantage and the disadvantage for broad match will be exactly opposite to those of exact match type, right? That is to say, the advertiser will waste money because maybe in so many times the viewers does not mean to purchase the skateboard. Maybe they are looking for the dangerous or how to evaluate the risk of using the skateboard, but only if the viewers click your advertisements on Google, you will pay something to Google. Okay. At the same time, maybe you will not miss out too many potential viewers, right? Phrase match. So here we use quote quotation mark here. So phrase match is one step above exact match. So ads to be shown when search query includes the quoted keywords. For instance, if the wakeboard sale as the keyword phrase, and the marketer used the phrase match type. So here, for these 4 choices, only 3, wakeboard sale, wakeboard sale in Milwaukee, that's the wakeboard sale, will be, in these 3 cases, your advertisements will be displayed, but not for. But if the searchers use the wakeboard half price sale as their keyword phrase, your advertisement will not be displayed because you use a phrase match, and the phrase match means the thing in the quotation mark should keep the order, should keep the exact match, okay? But the searchers can add some other things in front of the phrase or after the phrase, but anything within the quotation mark should be together and in the same order, okay? And modify the broad match, we use our plus sign before the keyword phrase. So in that case, ads will show up for the search of terms including wakeboard or close variant. Sale allows a broader match. So the keyword after the plus sign will only allows a close variant, but the other word or the other words, if you use multiple words other than only 2 words, so for other words, it allows a broader match, okay? As I say, that's a negative keyword. It's used in some occasion. So you don't like some specific phrase to be included. So here I have an example here. You can read it by yourself. And other selection factors, for instance, geography, device type, mobile or laptop, timing, so early morning or early evening or night, language, okay, keyword search. I remember in the previous SEO chapters, we already use the Google keywords planner, right? So as you can see, you can use, you can make a specific phrase as part of the list you're going to offer Google, right, as your keyword list. But also the Google will give you some advices like a tablet, PC, tablet reviews. Or it will give you competitive search, so you can find some useful information about the search, about the keyword. For instance, how about the competitors? How about their bidding price? Something like that. And you can, of course, you can use the Google Keyword Planner, this tool, this free tool, to help you uh, to spin down your keyword phrase and try to get the best strategy, right? By using this paid search marketing. Okay. Okay. We'll be back soon. Thank you.